Right, so welcome to 50 Shades of Combat, where we speak everything sports combat related. Let's get into this. Right, hey, I want to start off straight away with Canelo and Triple G results.
That's exciting.
Hey, yeah, I've been away for a while, so I'm gassed. I don't know, what are you man's thoughts on that?
You can go first. Warren?
Canelo whooped his ass. No, Canelo won, man. He won. Clear. It's Abel Sanchez's fault. I have to get this out of the way firstly. Abel Sanchez, that's GGG's trainer. He talked too much about the Mexican style, about he's not going to stand there. And then Canelo stood there, backed him up for about 7 rounds, here and there. Like, he didn't win it probably every round, but he won the majority of those rounds. He was pushing GGG back. You know what I mean? GGG, he had a consistent jab, but you can't win and just jabbing. Like, his defense wasn't great. Canelo's body work, power punches. You know what I mean?
Yeah, GGG would come back with solid jabs, but I actually think Canelo outworked him as well in the first 7. Yeah,
so that was the main thing.
I think at the end of the day, if you ever have a bigger fighter walking backwards for the majority of a fight, it just looks bad. It just looks bad.
Especially GGG's killer power.
Yeah, like he's meant to have this power. Oh, he walks everyone down, and he got walked down for 7 rounds and was receiving body shots like I've never seen before. He was receiving so many. I swear, if you look him round like 5-6 years, he took one body shot and man caved. He was walking around like this. I swear now.
The body shot. That's why he was moving back. It was the body shot.
Yeah, the body shot.
Yeah, no, it was. And that's how he kept landing the left hook upstairs.
Yeah.
He's walking around blocking his body. But yeah, I like you guys said, I think if you have a devastating power puncher who's the heavier guy moving backwards,
there must be something going on.
You're winning the fight.
Yeah.
And he beat him on like stats. You can remember stats. He beat him on stats. The only way you win on jabs is if you have more power punches. But
it's like okay, don't get me wrong. You can have a good jab, but the jab is essentially for setting up other punches. So like, if you're jabbing, cool, you can jab. If your jab's not moving somebody back, or your jab's not setting up another punch, then what is your jab doing?
GG, he didn't come back and win it like that. The max I could ever give him was a draw for that fight. Canelo, in my opinion, I think Canelo won. I understand it wasn't no easy fight, but it was competitive fight everywhere. And I understand GGG probably won some in close rounds, but the fact that Canelo is the aggressor and everyone was talking about him running and all this stuff, and now he's doing what everyone wanted, and now what are you complaining about? He won.
No, I don't really agree with that. Canelo clearly won. You GGG bums. You flipping bums.
Yeah. There was no way you could call it a draw.
It's not a draw.
He got walked down. Okay, look. Actually,
if Sauce is a draw, fair enough.
I think what was it? He had the 8th.
GGG didn't win.
He had the 8th.
No.
What? No, he had the 8th. Was it the 8th, the 9th? I think he had a good round, 8th and 9th, was it?
I can't remember exactly. I'm not going to get into exact round.
But he had a couple of good rounds towards the end where I thought, okay, what? Like he's finally coming forward. He's finally turning into Triple G that everybody likes to speak about.
Maybe it was his age. I don't know, but he wasn't going in.
You know, and also I think Canelo this fight, he also talks about Mexican style and all this big drama show. But the real Mexican came and gave him the Mexican style, and he basically crumbled.
Yeah, he moved back to
Canelo didn't respect his power.
I think now, he's gonna have trouble going forward because it seems like the only times I've seen Triple G in trouble, I've told you this. Remember against Jacobs?
When Canelo gets Jacobs, that's when he could do it. If Canelo's fresh,
Triple G when Triple G gave when Jacobs gave Triple G problems, like coming back. Started walking him down. He didn't like it.
Pushing when GG's on the back foot.
He's not.
But have you seen that? He looks horrible moving backwards.
Yeah. Cool, man. But respect to both fighters. It was a great fight, and I do respect Triple G as a fighter as well. Like his age as well. You know, and the way he started coming back as well. Like,
he's got heart. Some guys would crumble from that. But he took his licks and then came back.
Yeah.
But he didn't win the round.
And he's got a granite chin.
He's got a chin, man. His head doesn't. He just
I would say that's GGG's number one trait. His head doesn't move when you punch him, and it just looks like.
I think some people they think when he jabs him because Canelo's head will move from his jab.
From the jab.
But Canelo will hit him with the right hand and he'll just take it like that.
The head don't move.
But he still got hit in the face.
Yeah. From a judging standpoint, you're still losing. It doesn't matter if your head shakes.
Yeah.
Got some iron neck.
Yeah.
Fucking hell. But yeah, man. Moving on, I just want to talk about Joshua Povetkin coming up now. Predictions. Obviously, viewer predictions. What do you guys have? I'll start with Aaron this time. Start with Aaron. What are you saying?
Yeah, personally, I'm going to be quick and to the point. I think, my typical Povetkin's going straight for the ropes. No, let's be real here. But I just think, he's a bit too old for Joshua. Joshua has devastating power. Against taller guys, Povetkin has a lot of trouble. And yeah, I see him getting pinged straight through the ropes.
Me. This build up has made me laugh. I don't know why this boxing media they're making out that Povetkin's a serious threat. I don't know why they're doing this. I don't believe it. I'm not saying he's some bum. Who's that? David Joshua's
Price.
Yeah.
Price that bomb.
Yeah. He's getting knocked out.
And wasn't David Price piecing him up?
Well, David Price caught him clean.
Yeah.
David Price does hit hard because he's massive.
Yeah, he does hit hard.
Joshua probably hits harder. Joshua's in his prime. Joshua
doesn't have a feather chin.
Just see, Povetkin.
I'm
he
telling
hits
you,
hard, isn't it? The last thing that goes is your power, I suppose, but everything else, he's older.
Yeah. I'm interested to see what shape Joshua comes in because I feel like he's starting to take the muscle out.
Yeah, he looks really.
I rate that because he's realised he's got issues.
Cardio issues.
Yeah. Or should we be saying that loud? Nah, not that he has cardio issues, but you don't need that extra muscle. You hit hard.
Yeah,
just
hits hard. I think I did say something interesting though. Joshua said he finds trouble with the shorter guys to hit him. He says us big guys, they always big heavyweights always spar other big heavyweights. So they're used to it. And he was trying to say that's the threat with Povetkin. Apparently.
That's his PR company.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Any time I've ever sparred a smooth on you, they get jabbed up. Yeah. Look at my
last fight. Look at my last fight.
Oh yeah, congrats.
But
Peace up.
He did. Joshua did struggle with Takam though. Takam was bare moving. He couldn't.
Takam has legit.
And he's very, very durable.
He doesn't move. That's the one thing with Povetkin. That's the only thing.
Takam gives everyone trouble.
I think he's getting knocked out 7 or 8.
All I'm saying is, I don't think they kept Daniel Dubois for the full.
Daniel Dubois was piecing him up. Yes, I saw pictures of Povetkin with a black eye after he's got marks on his face after Daniel Dubois was in his camp.
What he was thinking.
Yeah, that's just.
I don't know why.
Don't even bring that guy in. Never bring that guy in.
Yeah, that's a bit mad.
Yeah, it hits hard, man. Right. So me, I think Joshua's gonna. I think it should be an easy stoppage. To be fair, I don't think Povetkin's got the legs to do it. I don't think he's got anything. I don't think he's got any assets that will trouble Joshua in any way. To be fair, I think Joshua is a smart enough boxer to deal with everything across the board. I think he'll see all of Povetkin's shots.
Overhands. Yeah. He's gonna try to come in. He's gonna.
It's going to be maximum 6-7 rounds. I can't see it going beyond that, to be fair. Unless Joshua wants to sort of
I think if Joshua doesn't stop him at 10, I don't think that's good.
Yeah.
It takes that long. Because I'm sure Povetkin's there to be pinged.
Yeah, I think. But also, now that you say that, I'm thinking, is there a bit more pressure on Joshua to finish him?
Yeah,
that's why it might be a bit harder.
So we're talking about pressure to knock people out and stuff
because it's one thing fighting a good opponent. Joshua's kind of the guy that rises to occasions. Yeah. So I think if he's fighting someone, he kind of knows in the back of his mind, I should really be dealing with this guy. So we'll see on fight night.
Yeah, we'll see. Should be a good fight.
Get him out of there. Cool. Right. We're just going to switch it up a little bit. Come away from boxing. The results of Woodley and Till.
Oh yeah,
that fight was hilarious. You know what's so funny? Everyone was like, "Oh, Till's massive. Oh, I've seen his straight left, and he's so confident." I'm thinking
he's striking. He's got the lead striking.
No.
Till gasses.
Chelsea chats a lot of rubbish, but he was
Chelsea did say he was like, "Yo, you lot."
No. He said he was watching it. He's thinking, "Wait a second, we're gonna see a repeat of DC versus Stipe.
Steve.
Like people don't. That fight was a bit. DC's never lost a heavyweight. It was like the whole media was just misguided. I didn't understand who.
Actually, maybe that's something we should talk about. It pisses me off at the moment. Well, as a fan of the UFC, I'm sorry, but there is some bullshit going on with matchmaking. I mean, I understand the guy sells a lot when he talks a lot. And don't get me wrong, I do think Till has skill. Do you get what I'm saying? But
Yeah, really good.
you got to remember, the thing that pissed me off the most was the way they were denying Woodley's hands. Like, he's dropped everyone with counters. And people were talking
He's
about...
sharp.
yeah,
No.
bare
Yeah,
sharp.
he's been
boxing
at World
for
Cup
time.
boxing glove for 10 years.
He focused
That's
on his
no.
boxing.
That's one
They
thing I
probably
don't
see
like.
him and don't believe he can box.
No, because people they see his physique and they get like they're like, oh,
Yeah.
they see a wedge, like they just see his physique and
That's
think,
what
oh,
it is.
he just hits hard.
Yeah.
He hits you directly on the chin.
He's got high fight IQ.
Very high.
That's the thing that Woodley has. Don't get me wrong. Till's he's a young champion. He's a young champion now. He is, and I like the way he stalks people, but you just gotta be careful with people.
You should be more careful.
And I think he could actually do with going up a weight class. It might benefit him, because I see the struggle he's going through, man. I see the struggle he's going through, and I think he'll be more comfortable. I think he'll be more powerful, and he's good. He's a good
He
enough
could be a
fighter.
problem. He could,
Yeah.
Because who's the champ? Robert Whittaker, didn't he?
Yeah,
And
he came from welterweight.
And Thing beat Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, Thompson. Not
Thompson
Thompson.
beat Robert Whittaker.
Yeah, Robert Whittaker's moved to 180.
Till beat
Fight at your
Thompson.
weight class.
That was a close fight as well. Also, before the fight, they were acting like Till battered.
Yeah, he just got one knockdown and was getting at any.
That fight was so close.
That was just.
I couldn't give that. I mean, that was a close fight.
Yeah, like he won it with a knockdown. That's all
Yeah.
he did.
If that knockdown wasn't there,
Yeah, he could have just lost.
yeah.
You know what? You know another thing that annoyed me? Look at that fight. What fight was that exactly like? Woodley, what Darren Till got praised. Point fight. Woodley gets a knockdown. This next one, the same thing.
Yeah,
he gets a knockdown.
You have to be careful.
Till done the exact same fight. Everyone's like, oh, he's gonna somehow beat Woodley. I'm thinking,
Woodley played the blueprint for them.
Yeah.
To beat Woodley.
You just.
He had to go in there with Thompson twice.
But somehow Darren Till got kind of praised for that performance. Got title shot.
But the thing is, no, Woodley's performance was better against
Yeah, it
Thompson.
was.
Both times.
Yeah, it was.
Both times. So that's why I'm still a bit bemused in why people thought Till was gonna win. I wish we would have done a thing.
I wasn't even that sure, but I didn't give the edge.
No,
to him.
I was like,
I wanted to see
smoke
it,
him. I was like, you know what? I saw how Thompson was touching him. I'm thinking, you can't get touched by Woodley like that. He's gonna crack you. The head movement, because sometimes Till does leave his head there a bit, just to get hit. I'm thinking he can't take clean punches from Woodley, because Woodley's sharp.
Okay, and we're just gonna wrap this up now, because basically we've got a very, very big fight coming up. We've already done a video on this, but we just want to go back to Conor Khabib because it's coming up closely, or it's coming up shortly.
Yeah.
Sorry, and
Did you lot's views changed? Mine might have changed now.
I mean, we said Conor before.
I said Khabib.
You
I
said
don't know.
Khabib,
I was just, if Khabib gets him.
Come on, Conor. I hope Conor ping season, Conor. Come on, let's go. No,
do you know what? It's still a close fight. I mean,
it's another close fight. But
If we go past round 3, I don't think.
I think
he's going to be that good for Conor.
yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Connor's getting kind of getting
Connor's
some
in
of the
training.
Woodley. He's getting kind of Woodley treatment, you know. People are
Yeah,
like Khabib's
yeah.
gonna like rags him. I'm like,
these people that say Khabib's going to, people act like Khabib's got head movement.
All I'm saying is, Khabib best realise he
Just-
has never been in it because Conor does have legitimate bangs. He's like legitimate counter punching anyway.
yeah, very
Legitimate
very
left hand, and
He
it
hits
would.
him clean. Al Quinta, I don't know what he was doing. That fight was a bit.
Alaquinta don't have no hands. He has head kicks. Yeah, sure. Yeah, just. Oh my God.
Yeah, Alan Quinn's like, I mean, what was he? He jumped in. He wasn't even meant to. He was,
But maybe that's why he's fighting so weird.
yeah, and he had to go 5 rounds. It's like, all right,
I don't know.
yeah, it is what it is.
But,
Yeah, Khabib, I think it's whoever has the better game plan and imposes their will on the fight.
I mean,
You
look,
never know. Khabib could get hit, but just keep on his game plan and eventually.
Yeah,
get on.
I've seen.
But Connor's gonna go to his body.
I've seen
the length,
I've seen,
range, There's a lot of things.
I've seen
He could just bang.
Anthony Johnson. Michael Johnson.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Michael Johnson was piecing him up.
See, no, that's another person. Michael Johnson he's a very good fighter, but his composure.
He gets dragged into fights.
Yeah, he gets dragged in like Gaethje. He was beating the crap out of Gaethje.
As long as Conor keeps away and keeps on his game.
Yeah, no, but that's what
it
Conor's
kind of
good at.
even easier if Conor just focus on one thing, because I will win if I keep it like this.
Yeah,
I will win.
Because Conor
Khabib has to get him. If Khabib can't get him, he just starts getting shit
mentally, and he might start walking into shots.
But then, Khabib's never lost, and we don't know. Khabib could be.
Yeah, but he's never fought Conor.
Yeah,
He's never fought Conor. I'm sorry, his striking looked horrible. I don't.
Striking look a bit dodgy.
Who's is it? I mean, I think the best striker he's ever fought is Michael Johnson.
Yeah, it was Michael Johnson was piecing him up, bad.
And would you say that Conor's striking's better?
Yeah, because his composure's better.
Better composure.
He doesn't get rattled. He doesn't.
Would you say he has better takedown defense as well?
Yes, he does. Who? Especially when it comes to that's one thing that's Conor, because everyone's trying to take Conor down because they know, I'm going to get hit with the Irish left. They know
the Irish left.
They know that's what they try to do. They try to dodge the Irish left and go for a takedown. That's the game plan. Everyone fights Conor the same. Take him down. Oh, he has no jiu-jitsu, which Conor has like legitimate ground game. He has good takedown defense. It's underrated.
I don't know. It's because people always see that. I saw him get taken out by midget Mendes. I was thinking, what's going on?
Yeah, and then he got up and knocked him out.
Yeah, but he's mad. If Khabib does that to him, he's not just going to get up very easily, is he?
But I'm
just going to be like one whole round of fuck. Shit.
Also, that was more just
Conor.
Conor was just kind of he was a bit lazy because he's a big like he's massive.
Yeah, I think he had no respect. I think there was a thing somebody was talking about this, like when I think I was watching an interview with Amir Khan and that Spencer Ferron guy, and he was talking about how he didn't really respect his last opponent like mentally because everybody was saying he was just gonna finish him quick.
Oh, the guy just fought.
Yeah, and then he got knocked down. Yeah. And I feel like sometimes you can do that in a fight. Maybe like when he went into that fight, Conor
and Mendes I'm just gonna ping him. There's no
this little guy, this little dude. So yeah, what are we wrapping this up with then? What are your thoughts?
Predictions.
Predictions. You know, I'm going to do a reaction to that on my. 50 Shades on YouTube. Follow me. The link will be in the description. I'll be like posting behind the scenes MMA stuff, so like my sparring, some old vintage videos.
Yeah. So active MMA guy right now.
Active. But back to what I was saying. I think Conor. I would say what's going to happen. Everyone's going to first round. Everyone's going to be on edge because is Khabib going to get him down? Conor's going to ping him so bad in the first round, and then like the rest of the first round is going to be just a load of fainting. Second round, Conor stops him straight left. He drops, pounds him out.
What to the back of the head?
He's getting the
fuck Khabib.
He's getting the African ground and pound just
back of the head.
The drums.
Days.
Yeah, the back of the head.
I already see the fight.
I think Khabib is good.
Yeah, I just see Conor stopping him probably second or third.
Grind him down. I think I'm still split, man. It's a really, really tough one. I feel like Conor can get it done early doors, like first 3 rounds. But if it goes beyond that, there's a chance that he might get ground out.
I literally think if it opens in around 3, I'll just be confident he's about to lose. Because I think with Conor, he does just load up. That's why he's going to load. If he doesn't knock Khabib out, because he's going to try and knock him out in 2 rounds.
No, I don't think he is.
He's going to try and knock him out in 2 rounds. This is what this guy does.
No. He might be efficient.
He's going to be efficient.
I realised against Mayweather. I wasn't efficient.
Look at Nate Diaz.
I wasn't efficient.
He was trying to knock his head clean off. Then
my strategy wasn't efficient.
This fight, he doesn't. This exactly. Imagine the second. If he fights like the second Diaz fight, then it goes to round 3. He's getting taken now.
But Diaz has hands though. The range. Khabib don't have no hands.
Yeah, it's true.
Khabib, like, at least Diaz gets pinged.
Think about it. Yeah, Diaz pinging Diaz. Diaz has range.
No. Think about it. You know them Diaz brothers can go all day. Khabib can't go all day.
Actually, how do we know? Like,
he can go all day.
He's used to wrestling people. But can he go pinging all day if he gets kept away? But you know another
Put
thing.
Khabib and Conor in a boxing ring. Khabib gets KO'd.
Khabib get KO'd quickly.
Conor's gonna make it a boxing fight.
Yeah, it's true.
He's gonna make it a boxing fight. And everyone's gonna be like, what? How is this happening?
Yeah.
And then ping season. Conor, let's go.
He gets grabbed though.
If he gets grabbed, it's sticky, man.
It's a sticky one still.
Yeah, it's gonna be hella sticky.
I don't know. I feel like if that round 3 could be sticky, but we'll see that he could just. I don't doubt he could knock him out. He could knock him out too. But that's what I'm saying. I think Khabib, as long as Khabib understands, I could go in there and get knocked out in 2 rounds. He needs to realise that Conor's dangerous. He's not just some guy that went off and did boxing. He's not a joke, man.
Yeah,
I'm going to come in. I'm going to take him down and take him to my area and smash his face. So I think that's what he thinks. But
the fight starts on the feet. Where if you get pinged, Khabib, if you get pinged, I'm gonna be so happy. No, I'm joking.
because I respect Khabib.
No, I respect both of them, man. I want a good fight, to be honest. I don't want any early finishes. I just want to see a good fight.
But that's what I'm saying. I want a good fight, but that could just end bad for Conor. If he goes too long.
I think people aren't giving
when he
Conor
gets
enough
tired,
credit.
he does.
I worked on my
he does that
efficiency
good
during my
judges,
boxing
but
experience with the
everything else
Mayweathers.
is a bit meh.
You know, I think a lot of us have the Mayweather in the back of our minds. It's like Mayweather's, he's the master.
No, that doesn't play in my head. I'm not thinking about a bloody dead boxer, but that's just a joke.
Because Conor has looked fakes. Like his last fight, he was moving fake. Like think about what was the last time he fought a stiff wrestler with no striking? Eddie Alvarez. He pieced him up.
But Eddie
Alvarez is don't even get me started. Let's stop the podcast. I'm start ranting.
Trust me.
Eddie Alvarez.
Hey, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Press the link in the description to all our other stuff. And make sure you hit the bell as well so you can see all of our latest videos when they come out. Peace.
Later.